Our fourth question. Can you outline your views on the Learning Focused initiative in the county?
All right, Learning Focus. Learning Focus is a good program. It is a good program, okay? Roughly, you can do a Google if you want to on your computer. There's about 100,000 schools, public schools in the United States, all right? Learning Focus basically the program was basically focused on places that have a high ratio of low SES students, okay? And for the people out there who don't know what, who do not understand what SES is, that's socioeconomic status, okay? So in this county, we have a high ratio of low SES students, okay? Now, in the 100,000 schools across the United States, more or less, okay, probably by maybe 1 or 2%. The number of schools that have the same type of atmosphere or same type of demographic as Lincoln County are they're very few, okay? So we're looking at maybe, let's say, 200 schools. This program was put in place in one of those schools, all right? And I think maybe 2 or 3 of those particular schools, and they had success. Now, if anyone knows anything about variables, knows about studying or doing any type of research, all right, with any type of data, or data disaggregation, what you have to understand is that just because that program worked in that particular community doesn't mean that we implement this program and use it as a blanket fix for Lincoln County schools. So $1.5 million or $1.4 million a year that we spend on Learning Focused, who, in my opinion, whenever you're an educator, after spending 4 years and learning how to teach and going and learning your style and learning your content area, I think that is, there's a lot of dogma. It doesn't make sense to bring a program in to blanket everyone when we have nationally certified teachers in this county. Okay. We have great teachers in this county, and what are we doing? Basically, we're dictating to them their style, how they're going to teach, and I don't know whether that's, if 1.4 is good value. I'm more worried about that than I am the $34,000 for the sock. Okay.
Our fifth question. A new superintendent is expected to be in place in Lincoln County within weeks. The current board is presently working on preparing a ranked list of names for the state superintendent ahead of his final decision. How can the board ensure a good working relationship with the new superintendent?
Well, hopefully, if whenever the decision is made, hopefully we have someone who is local, and someone who has, in my opinion, someone who has basically been through this process and and has been from the beginning of the consolidation and understands the beginning, why everything took place, okay, and has been through it and is willing to go, is basically willing to go with the board and help develop missions, goals, and actually have a vertical alignment from, with the superintendent, the assistant superintendent, all the way down through the principals and all the way down through the people on the front lines. That's vertical alignment. And this guy has to have leadership, and this guy has to have a goal. He has to have goals. And if he doesn't have goals, and if he does, hey, you could be a great front man, all right? But if you don't have any ideas, I don't want you around. I don't know if that answers your question.
Our final question. In what ways can the board reach out to teachers, parents and students in Lincoln County?
Hey, well, that goes with, some of the things that I've talked about. Just even with this, with this Learning Focus thing, it's this blanket program that we just, hey, we're going to spend $1.4 million and put this program in place because this is the fix, Well, 2 years prior to that, we had another fix, right? That was going to be the fix. And then, the fix for Lincoln County schools is certified teachers in content area that you're evaluated on. You know, if I know I'm getting tested in math and reading, you know, I want to make sure that I have certified teachers in math and reading. And I want to have good quality teachers. Basically, let the administrators do their job. If we have bad teachers in the system, evaluate. That's what the evaluation process is for. Okay? But the thing about it is, what's not happening right now is, you know, your administrators don't have control. You know, whenever they have to call the central office and ask permission to run their school, there's a problem. All right? And in those particular schools, whether it's Harts, whether it's Hamlin, whether it's Guyan Valley, whether it's Duval, whether it's Midway, right, whatever it is, that school, you know, that they know, the people there, the people that are working there, they know their community. And what we have to do is every school should have a plan so that they can incorporate as many parents as they can, you know, in their, you know, from the community, the people in the community, the parents, into the system, into the educational system, until you have someone there at home, not just at school. We just don't send our kids to school and expect everything just to happen. It's miraculous. You know, that's not how it happens. You have to have home, school, community. Everything has to work together. You have to mesh, and you have to make sure that you have quality people that are there to teach. You have to have good leadership, and you have to have it at home. That's it. And we can fix Lincoln County Schools.
Nathan Matthews, thank you very much.
Hey, thank you, Sean. You have a fantastic day.
Thank you. That's the second of our interviews with the board candidates. Look out for more interviews at our website, www.lincolnjournal.com. Thank you.